Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between, well, Sock and WFZ. Sock spawning as the red human player over here on the top right-hand side of Amazonia. Meanwhile, over here on the bottom left, we have WFZ spawning as, well, the blue undead. Undead versus human in this 1v1 matchup. And yes, if you guys are watching my WarCraft 3 cast, know I do a bit of talking, and hopefully you guys enjoy it anyways. Been getting a lot of comments recently about, hey, we can see what's happening, but then again, I'm sure all of you guys who are going to watch this in the first couple of days are subscribed, and hopefully you guys enjoy my commentary, my color, and my little bit of banter, all at the same time. We'll see what's going to be going down in this human versus undead matchup. Human versus undead, a matchup that, well, one of the standard matchups pretty much, and thematically very typical. Anyways, Altar of Kings now going to be trained up here. Meanwhile, on the bottom left hand side, it is going to be the Death Knight. I am going to be looking and reviewing the playtest realm patch notes, but I generally don't like to review PTR patch notes just because, well, they can change so often and so quickly, and they're never really finally released. I wish at some point there was some sort of patch notes that just pretty much explains everything, as opposed to not only what was changed, since well, it's been so long and I'm not quite sure what's been changed, or maybe patch notes from like 1.28 to 1.30, since pretty much I have memorized patched 1.28 patch notes since nothing changed after so long. Anyways, Altar of Kings going to be finished training up that Archmage here in just a moment. Barracks going to be calling in more footmen, I believe, as the Archmage going to go ahead and aggro that Renegade Wizard right there. You can take a look. Militia making their way over. Water Elemental quickly dropped down. The new Water Elemental will be doing a little bit more damage while taking a little bit less damage as well. So a little bit of a trade-off there. The real big loss is going to be the Archmage. Archmage's Brilliant Aura is actually going to be significantly weak. The mana regeneration will be curtailed significantly as the Archmage, well, trying to get some damage onto that Death Knight. Death Knight going to chase after that Archmage. Archmage looking to get away. Archmage does have a good bit of armor at this point, already sitting at 5 armor. Is going to be able to finish off any of those skeletal minions. No, it will not. Meanwhile, the Death Knight does not get the kill there, does get the Death Coil kill off on that, and picks up, gonna go back and get the tome as well, and also picks up that Cloak of Shadows. Alright, big loss there. Archmage needs to get to level 2, losing a significant amount of mana already, as it is now looking to bounce back. Footman, Water Elemental, now making its way. Meanwhile, back down across here, you see more Militia being called on over. Gonna go after that Rock Golem creep camp. And this Rock Golem creep camp and this expansion attempt by Sock, pretty much standard play in a human versus undead matchup. Most of the time, human players need to get that expansion when going up against undead, and just because you have that economic advantage doesn't really seem to guarantee victory. Alright, look at that. Oh, Archer or Militia getting shot in the back. Tome of Intelligence, Wand of Mana stealing. The Archmage could in fact try and steal some mana away there. Not quite sure if he got the Death Coil kill. As you can take a look, the Footmen are trying to run away. The skeletal minions are now making their way across and getting in a good amount of damage. Footman is going to be able to get away, able to get back the other which way again, and it looks as though some of those skeletal minions were in fact taken down. Beautiful denial once more as the Crypt Fiend just wandering off to try and take down that Footman. The Footman going to go ahead and get attacked in the back right there as the Death Knight now gets to level 2. Alright, are we going to perhaps see... Oh, no surround there. The peasants not smart enough to stagger themselves a little. That would have gotten a surround onto the Death Knight. Archmage could have easily used a Wand of Mana stealing to steal that last bit of mana from the Death Knight, not allowing him to Death Coil. And, well, that would have given the Archmage a significant advantage. Now, going back after the Forest Troll Trappers, Archmage also heading over to the shop, may pick up some items, those cells that Wand of Mana stealing, quickly picking up that Staff of Teleportation. And where is he going to go next? expansion is already underway. Death Knight now back down to the south, already sitting at level 2 as the Necropolis is nearing completion. Archmage could try and purposely, well, get some extra damage on these Crypt Fiends while the creeps are now making their way over. Damage is getting added up right here. Let's take a look what is going on. Damage being added in, and the Renegade Wizard, well, acting as the Renegade as he is, attacking someone who didn't even deal any damage to him. Water Elemental now looking to back off here, and this is just not a good spot for Sock. WFZ pretty much has control down across here. Meanwhile, pressure is being placed down with some skeletal minions, but that is just to make sure that the attention is, well, a bit more split focused as well. Footman down to 189 hit points. It looks like it will be able to get away. The Water Elemental is going to get taken down. It looks like it will get taken down, but not by that Death Knight, as the Archmage still picks up some more items and is now looking to back off. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Skeletal Minion exchanging blows compared to the remaining units. Units are all now looking to back up again, as the Archmage gonna be very, very gung-ho and going after his opponent's creeps. This is gonna make it more difficult for WFZ to get his Lich to level 2. Meanwhile, as long as he doesn't lose that many units here. All right, let's take a look. There goes that Skeletal Minion. I believe it was based off of timed life, as the Water Elemental may end up giving experience as well. No, beautiful denial once again by Sock. A+ in the denial department, but things could get awry very quickly as the Archmage now looks to back up again. Archmage now heading over here to the top right. We'll see how everything is going to be going. Lich also doing a little bit of chasing as well. Where are all of the units traveling off to? As the Archmage, well, hiding back down over here to the south. All right, Archmage now looking to back up here. Also, let me know if the game sounds are loud enough. I'm not quite sure if the game sounds are loud enough here over my commentary, but let's take a look. Oh, Peasant may get taken down. Nope, ever so barely survives as the Militia now make their way over to try and offer a bit of support. Archmage, however, does get nuked with the Frost Nova, a little bit on the slow side, as the Death Knight may be able to get off a Death Coil to try and finish things off. There's a Death Coil. Scroll of Town Portal used to stop it, as we're going to take a look at the Crypt Fiend. Where is it going to go? Archmage off to the north, going to go ahead and drop a Water Elemental. Needs a Scroll of Regeneration very, very quickly. Footmen do have Defend, as we are looking at, well, where is that Archmage? Archmage hiding back off to the north sides here. Footmen with Defend are going to be reflecting a good bit of damage back once more. As you can see, some Peasants are now, well, just trying to get away here. Footmen with Defend going after some units are going to throw up their shields again, and oh yes, able to capture one Crypt Fiend, as that Crypt Fiend has no easy way out. All right, some repairs getting underway. Archmage, Clarity Potion in addition to Water, to Scroll of Regeneration. Massive healing underway on all sides, as this Scout Tower is also getting repaired. Is that Scout Tower going to get saved? No, it is not. One Crypt Fiend is lost. Low hit point Footman could easily get taken down. There it goes. And units are just, the heroes are actually going to be benefiting the most, as the Death Knight is nearly level 3 already. Archmage still sitting at level 3, getting closer to 4. You can take a look. The Water Elementals here may actually end up giving experience to the Death Knight. Not what you want to see. Time life again. Beautiful denial once more. That was that time on accident, as Sock does end up giving level 3 to the Death Knight. All right, Scout Tower is going to go ahead and get finished off here. Crypt Fiends now trying to battle it back. Another Guard Tower is operational. Repairs should be getting underway here. I don't know why they're not repairing. Staff of Teleportation getting back in off to the north, as the Archmage may try and drop another Water Elemental here. No, retrains the Blizzard, and all of a sudden, that damage is going to add up extremely quickly. Units are all going to be forced to back up here in just a moment. Obsidian Statue there. Meanwhile, Panda was trained up during all of this time, as the Panda should be able to pick up some useful items here. Death Knight sitting at level 3. Meanwhile, Lich being forced to retreat due to a little bit of heavy rain, as the Archmage able to secure this expansion location. Hats off to Sock for also being able to get to tier 2 and getting to keep, so that he can even start getting that Panda. That Panda is going to be key. Normally, human players cannot get that second expansion up, and then they are not able to be useful with the remaining army. The Footmen and the Panda are doing a good job leveling up right now away from all of the action, as the Archmage is doing a one-man defense mode, stopping all of this aggression from the Lich, the Crypt Fiend, and those Obsidian Statues. Excuse me. Allergies. All right, back across over here to the south. Panda, is it going to be able to? No, not able to squeeze play onto that Death Knight. Death Knight does have an Orb of Corruption. Most likely will be transferred back over. Meanwhile, Destroyer going to be going after and getting some extra damage here. There's the Blizzard onto all of these units as the Obsidian Statue, well, excuse me, Destroyer able to finish off that Arcane Tower. Meanwhile, additional guard towers are up here. We are getting Masonry upgrade level 2 getting underway. Altar of Kings now going to get pressured as the Crypt Fiends are now making their way over again. Crypt Fiends trying to get into position, perhaps get some additional damage. Staff of Teleportation back to the other side here as the Archmage. He really has 2 Staff of Teleportations. Not quite sure why. I thought they shared cooldowns. Absorb Mana getting underway as the Destroyers are now gonna, well, take to the skies and try and destroy all of these towers before they get, fully operational. And that is a problem right here, right now. Guard towers are all here. Arcane Tower, Death Coil saving some of those units. More repairs need to get underway. Staff of Teleportation coming in. Let's take a look. 2 guard towers are up. Breath of Fire taking down more of those guard towers as only 1 is left operational. 2 Destroyers in the air, and this expansion is pretty much gone. Nothing to challenge the Destroyer's air superiority as the Archmage has been stuck behind a gold mine and a tree. All right, expansion now going to get taken down. Blacksmith needs to get added so that we can finally get into a workshop in order to get flying machines. Let's see how all of this is going to be unfolding here as the blacksmith is just now getting done. Breath of Fire finishes off the Acolyte. No more repairs on that Obsidian Statue, but the damage has been done. WFZ sitting at 51 supply compared to 42 of SOC. The expansion is now gone. Tech advantage definitely in favor of WFZ. And now SOC is off to the races with those workshops. Workshops will most likely not be able to get up in time. The question is how much damage can be done to WFZ's army before... well, nope, no more workshops. Guard towers, triple guard towers down over across here. No, not much mana left in those Destroyers. There, what is that? 4 Destroyers quickly absorbing the mana right there, finishing off some units. But this is just not going well at all. Breath of Fire not hitting any of those air units. Orb of Fire not really useful yet. As you can take a look, Panda now looking to back up again. No Arcane Vault, even if the keep was a castle, as all the units are now in full retreat. All right, Breath of Blizzard back down onto the farm, or excuse me, onto the Crypt Fiends and the Lich, but that's not going to be enough as the Panda gets taken down. There's more Blizzard raining down again, but I believe the end is already in sight. You guys know what's going to happen. SOC down by 19 supply, no tech advantage, down a hero, going up against just too many Destroyers. The Destroyers, the timing on this attack was absolutely perfect, making sure that there was no anti-air available, especially with the retrain from Water Elementals into Blizzard. The Destroyers normally just devour magic, those Water Elementals anyways, but this is just going from bad to worse. Spellbreakers trying to finish off the remaining Nightcrawlers. Are we getting into workshops? Yes, we are. 1 in the backfield right here, but 1 flying machine at a time. Not going to be able to do enough. Destroyers now once again on the move. They can perhaps try and pick and fight and take down some of these units slowly but surely. Panda trying to get resurrected. Death Coil, Frost Nova, Healing Potion, Staff of Teleportation. Is it going to be enough? Archmage teleporting to the backside as the Spellbreakers are now retreating as well. Destroyers in that front line going to be able to pick apart the remaining of these peasants here, and I believe that is going to be a GG, if not now, sometime soon, especially as that Archmage once again took far too much damage. There is a lone priest trying to offer protection. The peasants are trying to repair, but what is a Panda going to do at this point? That is the big question as well. Archmage down to 37 hit points, finally able to heal back up with a potion of healing and some priest support as well. Flak cannons is now done. I don't see any more workshops being added in anywhere else. If the flying machine does make its way out, at least it will provide a little bit of pressure. But if the Crypt Fiends have a web, well, they are going to get shut down before anything really happens. Let's take a look at this. Archmage was down to 42 hit points and somehow still alive. 200 hit point unit gonna get shot down extremely fast here, especially since those Destroyers are attacking with magic. All right, We see the Dreadlord also joining in on the fight. The Archmage, even if it tried to cast a Blizzard, all of a sudden may see that he has fallen asleep at the wheel as the Dreadnought now looking to pull back off here. All right, let's take a look. Trying to finish out the Panda. Panda makes its way out only to see that, hey, home field advantage is not my own. Cloak of Shadows being used in time as well. What's going to go down next? Let's take a look. Panda able to escape away. Finally taken back down, though, as the Dreadlord moves back. Sock with a higher, definitely higher total score, but, well, unable to do very much. Economic advantage does not turn into an actual advantage. You can take a look, even the unit score belonging to Sock as well. He trained more, had more resources, lost a little bit of experience, but the timing was key and important. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.